Hello and welcome to Outside the Doghouse. I'm Scott Letry.
And I'm Ross McNamara.
Today we're going to talk to you all about the Dirt Dawgs. Now, the Dirt Dawgs play at Doyle Field in Leominster right off of Route 12 on Priest Street. They are a collegiate team that's made up of college players all over the country. Our first game is going to be on June 8th at 6:35 p.m. Our first baseball camp that we're going to be holding is going to be on the week of June 25th, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and also on July 9th on Monday, Wednesday, Friday as well. And those run from 9 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. as well. The shirts that we are wearing today are going to be the away team jerseys, and this is the home team jersey that you will be seeing at Doyle Field.
The league that we're competing in is the Futures Collegiate Baseball Team, also known as the FCBL. The league was founded last year by Commissioner Chris Hall. Last year, there were 4 teams in the league: the Martha's Vineyard Sharks, the Seacoast Mavericks, the Nashua Silver Knights, and the Torrington Titans. They had a very successful year and began expansion. They expanded this year to a total of 9 teams. They added us, the Wachusett Dirt Dogs. They also added the Pittsfield Suns, the North Shore Navigators, the Brockton Rocks, and the Old Orchard Beach Raging Tide. Jumping from 4 to 9 teams makes us the fastest growing summer collegiate baseball team league in the entire country. It's similar to the Cape Cod League in the sense that it's summer collegiate players from teams all over. It's not one team competing. No, we're not taking a college team and putting them here. We're taking players from all over. We have people from all over New England and as far down as Virginia.
Now, tickets for the games are family affordable. Adult tickets are $4.50 a piece. Youth tickets are $3, and that goes from ages 5 to 14. And any child under the age of 5 get in for free. We also have season tickets available. Adult season tickets are $85 a piece, and youth season tickets are $45 a piece.
We have 28 home games at Doyle this summer, starting from June 8th going through August 9th. As well, competing against those other 8 teams, we're also competing against the British national team. You can get all of our information on our website, www.dirtdogsball.com. And while you're there, you can also check out our team store. That's where you can purchase tickets. You can access our team blog, which has player updates and player profiles, as well as other information, such as press releases. And you can also download all of our information about our baseball camp.
This year, we will also have many different type of vendors. We have 3 different independent contractors that will be selling food. One of them is going to be selling mainly hot dogs and chips and drinks, and with also some popcorn as well. We'll have another one that's going to specialize in smoothies, and another one is going to specialize in a chili dog.
To stay updated with the Dirt Dogs, you should follow us on Twitter at Dawg_pen and like our Facebook page, the Wachusett Dirt Dogs. By doing that, you can stay up to date with all of our news, see how our players did throughout their regular collegiate season, and anything that happens throughout the weeks, any day, we can post that immediately. If you've been following our Facebook page, you've been noticing pictures of our mascot, Digger the Dirt Dog. Digger was the name voted on by the fans in a poll we had. Digger has already made his way around town at the various locations. There's Digger at the Leominster Police Station. Here he is at the Leominster Fire Department. And here he is at the Fitchburg Stage Ice Skating Rink.
If you're wondering on how to get Digger at your next event, you can contact me at scott@dirtdogsball.com.
In the meantime, Digger's getting to know the rest of the area. Here he is at Fitchburg State's football field. Here he is in the bleachers down at Elliott Field. And he also got to see the grounds about Fitchburg High School.
Next, I would like to introduce the owner of the team, John Morrison.
Good morning, Scott and Ross. We've got an exciting week ahead of us, don't we? With opening day at Doyle Field on June 8th. It's been a long time coming. I just hope the weather holds out for us. But let's looking forward to playing ball, in a week.
Yeah, Friday's looking good. So John, tell us about yourself. Where are you from initially?
I grew up in Minnesota, a Twins fan, and moved out to this area, back when I came out to go to school, and landed in Massachusetts after finishing graduate work, and have been raised my family in Acton, and had my business here in Leominster for the last 20 years, and it's been a great community. I know it's a great sports community, and really looking forward to the greater North Central community embracing what we're doing here with the Dirt Dogs.
The business Wachusett Tech. Can you tell us a little about your company?
Yes, Ross. We got Wachusett Tech off the ground almost 21 years ago. It's a plastics manufacturing company. Not a surprise in the Leominster area, given that this is founded many great plastics companies, including the old Foster Grant, DuPont. We were originally a part of the Foster Grant Company, focusing on military and fire safety industrial projects. And when Foster Grant got into some trouble in the late 80s, this business became available, and I got involved. And we've been able to grow it from about 30 employees when we started to about 130 now, and looking forward to continuing to develop new projects for military safety and other industrial applications. And I didn't have a plastics background when I started. But I had a great team that could teach me that, and it kind of feels the same way with this. I don't have a sports operations background to get the Dirt Dogs off the ground, but the league has been great and teaching me some of the finer points. I know Scott and Ross, you guys come with sports management degrees, or are working towards that, and it's going to be a great opportunity for all of us to put together a great first season for our fans and for our players.
Now, baseball is a lot different than the plastics business. How did that all come about, to getting a team, and how did that all start up?
Yeah, Scott, it's one of those things that I didn't plan on launching a team 10 years ago, when I got involved with a project out in Pittsfield for the College Baseball Museum, where they were doing a reenactment of the first baseball game to ever occur between Amherst and Williams, some over 100 years ago, it's my understanding. And through making some contacts there, I said, this would be a great area here in Leominster-Fitchburg to put a summer collegiate team. I've always had a great love for the sport, and after some conversations, had an opportunity to try and do something with the New England College Baseball League 4 or 5 years ago. The league didn't feel like the field was ready at that time, but I know I got strong support from Mayor Mazzarella, and so when the new league started, folks were aware that I was interested in putting a team in the area, and felt that this area had great demographics, strong Little League organizations, and the right demographics, and it could be a good fit. So we got some discussion going, and one thing led to another, and here we are.
How did that initial contact take place? Did Chris contact you? Because you said that they knew that you were interested in the league. Did he know about you and contact you first, or did you reach out to him?
Yeah, Chris contacted me about a year and a half ago, when they were getting the league off the ground, and explained to me the vision for the league to focus on the New England player, and the opportunity to get involved in a league that was being started by teams that had strong backgrounds in running baseball organizations in this market. The Lowell Spinners are running the Nashua team. The Brockton Rocks organization at the time was running the Martha's Vineyard and the Torrington team, and The Seacoast team was being run by a group that had strong experience running AAU programs and the training facility up that way. And one thing led to another, and we just kind of felt we could do something neat here, and here we are.
Now, how did you come up with the Dirt Dawgs name and the logo as well?
Yeah, that Scott, that was a little bit tricky. At first, I threw it out to my family, my wife Carolyn, and my 3 kids, Megan, Matthew, and Katie, who are 2 of them are adults and 1 is in high school, and said, what do you think would be a good name? And we got 2 dogs at home, so we thought, something around a dog theme. We initially were thinking the River Dogs, but that name is taken and trademarked by an affiliate of the Yankees, and so then I had an affinity for what a dirt dog might be, having watched been a fan of the 2004 Red Sox, and they have a underlying reference to some of the dirt dogs that made that team successful, and I thought that would be an appropriate name, and that's how we picked the name. And then I was working on what to do for the logo and the design, and started out with a crowdsourcing site called 99 Designs that provided a bunch of different designs, but they never really captured what I was looking for. A lot of them look like head mounts that you might see in a museum or something like that. And someone suggested I talk to a designer who'd done logos for several summer collegiate teams, a fellow by the name of Brian Bednarski, and he had a studio called Kitacorn Studios here in Bolton, and we hit it off, and it was a little bit arduous process because I was a little bit fussy with the design, but through the fall, early fall, we worked on the design and came up with the logo that you see today.
Yeah, the logo does look great.
I was looking for something that had energy but was a friendly dog. A lot of those initial crowdsourced designs had kind of a mean bulldog look, and we were looking for something that was enthusiastic and energy, and I think I agree, it did turn out very well, Ross, and I'm happy with the way that turned out.
You definitely did a great job on that. And how did you come up with the coaching staff, and who is the coaching staff that we have for this summer?
Yeah, good question, Scott. The Mike Green, is a coach at one of the community college programs out in Michigan, and he comes with over 20 years of experience in the college ranks and with summer collegiate. The first thing I did, after we got things up and running, is I put a job opening notice up on the one of the college coach websites, and had a number of resumes to work from, and I just felt Mike was committed to making this his first priority, and with his experience, bringing rosters together quickly from the junior college ranks, and from past summer collegiate experience up in Canada, and then wanted to have a couple of representatives from local colleges. Nick Barisi, who's the pitching coach, is the pitching coach up at Merrimack and came highly recommended from sources in the league. And Chris Logan is an assistant coach down at Anna Maria, and also came recommended from folks in the area, and gives us some exposure to the Division II and Division III baseball programs in New England, and they've been great. When I've identified a player that could be a candidate that they might have seen in one of the games this season, giving me feedback, and I know they're very enthusiastic about this being a part of the inaugural staff this season. So I think they're going to be good representatives of what the Futures League's all about, and the the New England baseball angle that we have here.
You talked about identifying players. How did you come up with that process?
Ross, that came together pretty well. The first thing I did is reach out to many of the New England coaches, let them know about the new team and how we were looking to really get started early on to identify players from the area. Reaching out to the Holy Crosses, the Assumptions, the Browns, the Northeasterns, and many of the other great programs in the area, URI, and then I had an assistant coach at Brown who was a coach on one of the teams last summer who identified several players for me and one other team, and I was able to get some of those kids committed in the early October time frame. So we had about 20 commitments by early November, and of course as things happen in the course of a season, we've lost a couple of those early commitments due to injuries and academics and other